Okay, so we're gonna be doing another backlog system for this week. So each video that you're seeing is like a day behind, or sorry, more so like a day ahead. So we're just gonna create a backlog so we can keep the videos coming out after like 6 p.m. instead of later at night. I just think that'll be good for the algorithm overall. First workout day here to start off the week. It's gonna be shoulder day. We're gonna be starting off with rear delts as always. Give them a quick little warm-up set at 130. We're doing the pectoral flies with the reverse grip, backwards fly. So got it set to 130. We're just gonna bring it out, get that nice stretch in the shoulders and the rear delts, and control the eccentric on the way down to keep the tension the whole time on them. That should get them warmed up enough for the first working set. We're just gonna do like 8 or 6 reps. Nothing too crazy for the warm-up. There you go. So for the first working set here, I got it set to 150. Same thing, and usually we keep the arms like straight when we do the rear delt fly, but I want to keep in mind to keep the elbows just a little bit bent, so you can see like what I mean. They're more like this instead of straight out like that. All right, same thing for the second working set now. So instead of 150 though, it's 145. Switch things up a bit here. Instead of doing the double arm pectoral fly, or well, backwards pec fly, we're gonna be doing the, so we're gonna grab like the handle with one arm, bring it out here like that. Oh, here to here, somewhere in this range. Once we feel the rear delt being activated essentially, then control the eccentric down. Try not to keep the stacks from touching, just to create tension on the rear delt the whole time. Okay, so we're gonna do one more set of those single arm rear delt flies. All right, now for some rear delt dumbbell raises here, seated rear delt dumbbell raises. So we're gonna be bending over like this and just rowing the dumbbells back like that. Try to squeeze the dumbbells as tight as possible when you're at the top of the rep. So like this. Okay. 20s here as well. All right, so rear delts are done. Now we're gonna move on to middle delts and front. So to start the first set here, we're gonna start off with dumbbell shoulder press. See how many reps you can get with the 60s. I personally like to bump the incline 3 notches back instead of 2 or 1 notch, just so I have more shoulder support. I feel like when I'm too forward, it just uses too much of the anterior delt, and that kind of hurts. That wasn't bad at all. It's a pretty good set. I think we got like 9 or 10 on that one. All right, on to some machine lateral raises. Probably one of my favorite shoulder workouts for the pump, especially so the way we do it, we'll grab the handles for the first 2 sets, and the last set we don't grab any handles. We just kind of lift up like that, and we'll do that over and over again. So starting off here, the first working set. Bump that just a tad. So elbows tucked. A little bit back like that. All right, same thing now. For the set that I was talking about, we're just gonna keep the arms down straight like that, and then lift up, pause at the top, and then control the eccentric all the way down. And same principle as the rear delt flies. You don't want the stacks touching, just so we could keep tension on the delts the whole time. So finishing off shoulders with the, what is it again? Cable, leaning single arm cable ladder raise. So I got the attachment here set to like waist level almost, just to, again, keep tension on the exercise the whole time. Keep tension while we're doing the reps. So I'm just gonna lean to the side like this, and then raise as if we were doing a ladder raise. So you'll notice a trend here when doing shoulders is we're trying to keep the stacks from touching a lot throughout the different exercises, because it keeps like constant tension as you're doing the rep. So you really feel it too on these when you're controlling that eccentric all the way down, and you're trying not to let the stacks touch, and you just feel the fibers, you know? Okay, shoulders are done. Super cooked. Fuck that rear delt shadow. Now that's a fucking rear delt pump if I ever saw one. Jesus. That's gonna make a nice shot right there. Just angle that. Oh yeah, that's a fucking freak level shoulder pump right there. That's fucking gnarly. Yeah, meal-wise today, we're not even too carved up. Like, we had a little bit of carbs today, having this like kind of low-calorie gnocchi, potato gnocchi. So there's a bit of carbs in that, 'cause it's just like potato pasta. And then I had sauce. But other than that, the only carbs that I had today were the potato gnocchi and some oatmeal cookies, homemade, super low cal, super low carb, almond flour oatmeal cookies. So using almond flour over regular flour just to avoid like a high carb count for the recipe. But definitely up there with one of the freakier shoulder pumps. So shoulders are done. Now we're gonna head out. We're not gonna do cardio today. It is like kind of late here. It's like 12 o'clock at night. So I gotta be up early for work tomorrow. So no, we will definitely get it in tomorrow. No questions asked there. No excuses for skipping it tomorrow. So, but you know, I don't mind not doing it every single day. Like having a day or two without cardio doesn't hurt, considering the consistency that we kept up with it throughout the cut. Doing cardio pretty much every time we worked out. Like, so we're essentially doing cardio like 6 days, 5 days a week on this cut. So yeah, we'll head out of here now that the shoulder pose down's done. You even see like the veins there in the shoulder just popping out. All the striations and shit. One of the side tries here. All right, till the next one. Tomorrow's probably gonna be arms or chest day.